Hi everybody, it's Christina from Card Making Magic. In my last video I used these dies and stamps and the embossing folder to create this box and card. Both matching, so they look really nice together. But today we're going to change a box that size to a box that size, and we're going to use exactly the same dies and stamps and the embossing folder. So we've got the Emerald Box 5x7 kit, we have the layering die for the Emerald set, I have a birthday sentiment, and we have the A5 Floral embossing folder. So these are the dies that are in the box set. And to start with, we're going to use the one that creates the box top and bottom from the largest die. Now to use this you will need an A4 cutting platform. The other dies will go through the smaller machines, but the box dies won't. So you need to make sure that you have enough card to create your project before you start. Now I'm going to do my box in navy blue. So I have two matching pieces for the top and the bottom, and I have two matching pieces that will create the sides to my box. So the first thing I'm going to do is use the box die and cut both of the plain pieces out. So with both my pieces cut out, I'm going to put these through the embossing folder. Now obviously they're too big to fit in the folder, so we're going to do them half at a time. So we'll pop that in and we will emboss that, and then we'll move it down and emboss the other half. So once the top part's done, move this down so that that part is now in the folder, and when you put your embossing board on top of it, don't put it completely over the edge. Leave that edge free and emboss that again. Now once you've done that, the pattern is so busy, and because you haven't put the embossing board right over the edge, there is no join in that pattern. So I'm going to do exactly the same with the other piece. Now with these two pieces you're going to fold them and glue them both exactly the same. The only difference with one is that you'll put some finger lifts in it for your recipient to be able to take the box lid off. So we're just going to put the punch halfway on, make it centred and press, and then repeat the process on the other side. And from then on now you're going to do exactly the same with both pieces. You're going to fold it up, fold the little tabs in on both pieces. Now with everything folded in, we're going to put some glue onto these little tabs, and then I'm going to use these small pegs to hold the joins together. Now I have two pieces of card that are exactly the same, and I'm going to do exactly the same to both pieces. These are going to make the sides to my box. I'm going to measure these sides, and this first small side is 4 centimetres. So I'm going to write this down and then I'll know what I'm doing. Now the next one is 13 centimetres. And the next one after that again is 4. So all these little side pieces will be 4 centimetres. And then this one across the bottom is 7.5. So those are the 4 sides to the box, to part of the box. You've got 8 sides all together. You have 2 pieces of card that are the same, and you're going to do these measurements on both pieces. Start again at 4 centimetres. It's the 13. And again we'll come to 4 centimetres. Going from there is 7.5. So just make sure that that's butted up to the bar. Once you've done that, put the long side onto your board and you're going to score this again at 2 centimetres. It's sides now that we need to the box, and that's the little bit that we're going to use to glue. So we have got 2 pieces now done exactly the same and to the measurements that we decided on, or the measurements we came to when we measured each of the little panels on the box. So now with your scissors you're going to do again exactly the same. Take off this little end flap there, and then with the others you're just going to put a notch in them. Now once you've got your 2 pieces, with this little bit that's left on the end you're going to add some glue. So we'll start on this one and we'll add the glue just along there, and then we're going to fold this one over the top so that they line up, and you're just on the fold, look. Make sure it's nice and neat just on that fold. And then once you've done that, you can fold this piece in and you can put your glue now along this other small flap there. And then if you fold this piece in, again line it up, and again you want it just on that fold there so that it's nice and neat. And make sure that your glue is well stuck down. We'll bring in what is the bottom of the box, and now we can fit this into that base. And that will give you the tall sides to your box. So you need to put glue on all the flaps under there, and then you can glue in the sides as well. Now to make sure that my box is nice and secure, I'm just squirting some glue down there and making sure that the panels are stuck together. Now there's no way that's going to come apart now. And then with the card element from the box set and the fancy edged one, I have cut this panel, and this is going to line my box. So we can add some glue on this, and then we can pop this into the inside of the box. So once you've lined your box, you can make sure that your lid fits on there perfectly well, and then you can start to decorate the box however you would like it decorating. So you've gone from a box this deep to one this deep, and anything in between that you want to make. And now comes the fun part. So let's get decorating this beautiful box. So for my box, I'm going to decorate it with some blue ribbon and some white lace. So I shall start and finish on one panel, and then I can cover all this gluing with the bow. So I'm just going to add these in along here. And now we can go all the way around the box. And come back to the front and glue that in place. So I've chosen some flowers to decorate my box. From the stamp sentiments, I've chosen Sending Birthday Wishes and On a Very Special Day, and I've taken the two smaller dies from the Emerald Layering die set to produce those. Then I've taken dies number 3 and 4 and I've cut myself a little panel, and this is going to sit on the top of my box just to highlight the flowers. Very special box created with the Emerald Box Kit. This will create a 5x7 size card for you and the box to fit it in. So we've gone from a box this size and we've made a card to go in there, and now we have a box this size, and you can also create a card to match this box and send it along for your recipient. So the dies and the stamps and folders that I've used are the Emerald Box Kit and the Emerald Layering die set. I've used the sentiment stamps and the A5 floral embossing folder, and all my collection is available at CraftStash. So I hope you've enjoyed the video, and if you have, please join me on the next one and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.